What can you do right now to improve your singing voice and start becoming a truly great singer? Well, based on the success of my students like Kira, John, and Les, as well as hundreds of others, I developed an all-encompassing system designed to quickly develop you into the singer you always wanted to be. I call this system Superior Singing Method. It's made up of several easy to understand components, along with some highly effective vocal exercises that literally guarantee to transform your singing voice. In just a sec, I'm going to show you some more incredible results from people that have used Superior Singing Method, and I guarantee that it can help anyone become a better singer quickly. Step 1 is all about retraining your voice and getting it ready for more challenging vocal exercises. The tips and exercises in this step will begin to improve your tone, vocal agility, and your vocal strength. Plus, you will learn my 50-20-80 principle that will start to teach you how to avoid straining when you sing. Step 2 is where you will learn some very important and often overlooked singing techniques that will help you to develop the best habits for optimum singing performance. A lot of the problems you may be experiencing when you sing, such as your poor pitch, lack of vocal power, having a shaky voice, and not being able to sing high notes on key, will start to be fixed in this step. One of the video lessons in Step 2 may seem strange at first, but it's the best singing tip I have ever discovered for creating a strong and controlled singing voice. Step 3 contains videos and audio exercises that will develop your vocal tone. You'll start to take your voice to the next level as you learn how to use your resonators to open up your voice so that you can sing freely and confidently. Plus, you'll discover how to eliminate nasality from your voice, and I'll give you a really cool trick that will give you a full and pure sounding voice even when you're singing at the top of your range. Now, Step 4 is where we'll focus on developing your pitch so that you always sing every note on key. If you don't have great pitch, nothing else really matters. The good news is that great pitch isn't something that you have to be born with. It can be developed if you know how, and I'll show you how through step-by-step videos and vocal exercises specifically designed to improve your pitch. Step 5 will give you some of my best lessons and exercises for developing great resonance and singing with power. You'll say goodbye to your weak-sounding singing voice forever and will continue to develop the best possible tone for your voice. By now you'll be feeling an amazing change in your voice as you'll have much better vocal control, power, pitch, tone, vocal range, and you'll be singing with confidence and freedom. Step 6 is all about developing your mixed voice and quickly expanding your vocal range so that you can sing higher notes with ease. I'll give you some of my very unique tips and highly effective vocal exercises that will literally train your voice muscles to sing higher without strain and with better vocal tone. Plus, you will smooth out the transitions while you sing so you never have to worry about those embarrassing vocal cracks or breaks ever again. Step 7 is focused completely on vocal agility and training your voice to jump from note to note perfectly. You will not believe the difference in your voice by the time you finish this step. And then Step 8 is all about taking your voice to the highest level possible with unique vocal strengthening exercises and advanced vocal techniques. These training videos and exercises will help you to improve every aspect of your singing voice even more, while also teaching you some other techniques such as singing with amazing vibrato. The stuff I teach in the Superior Singing Method program isn't a bunch of super technical, difficult to understand concepts that won't really help train your singing voice. It's all put together in a very straightforward, step-by-step, do this, then do that method that literally anyone can follow. It was created for people who want to become better singers quickly. It's the same stuff that I've taught to thousands of people all over the world that have seen amazing changes in their singing ability. Okay, best singing exercise ever. This is my favorite type of exercise and one of the most effective, and I don't know a lot of people that use it. This is the pharyngeal NG. That kind of back of the throat sound. Your pharynx is a really important resonator. Your pharynx it's in the back of the throat behind the Adam's apple, and what this does is it creates another resonator. If you don't know what resonators are, a resonator is like you have the bunch of different resonators in your vocal tract, and it actually it's the way the pharyngeal voice is the way to get into the mixed voice. So you know you've got the head voice, right? Hey, you got your chest voice, hey, and then there's a mixed voice somewhere in the middle there, and the NG, the pharyngeal, that kind of brassy, whiny kind of tone, that actually helps you get into your mixed voice. And so that's the exercise I'm going to teach you. What happens with this as a resonator, the pharynx as a resonator, is sound bounces around the walls of your pharynx, and it creates another resonator so you can have a fuller, bigger sound. And of course, that's what you want. That's what we all want. So you want to use all your different resonators, as many as possible when singing, and you don't want to, in order to get like a big, full, loud kind of voice, you don't want to get there by pushing. You don't want to get there by straining and yelling. You just want to use your resonator. So it's a nice, relaxed sound that comes out, but it's still a big, booming sound, but your veins aren't popping out. You're not straining your voice, and you're not hoarse the next day. No, you can sing day after day after day, and that's by adding in this pharyngeal resonator and this mixed voice. It helps. So here's how it's going to go. With the NG, it's going to be like, so it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is basically the scale or whatever. So it's with the NG. And as always, we go up 1. Notice it's real kind of it's like a whiny, brassy sound. And this is, I'm not saying, hey, now start singing like this. You don't want to, that's not what I'm talking about. But you want to add a little bit of that into your singing, and it helps take the pressure off of your vocal cords, the weight off your vocal cords, but still allows you a very, very resonant sound, and helps keep your vocal cords closed as well, which is, of course, what you want when you're singing, because when your vocal cords are apart, that's not what you want. You don't want that airy sound. So again, you're not singing like this, you're adding it to your singing, and it's adding a whole nother dimension and a resonator to your singing without adding that okay, hate the sound of your singing voice, do this. I've got an exercise for you. Actually, several vocal exercises for you toward the end of this video. But I've got another exercise for you. I want you to go back and listen to some of my earlier videos and listen to the sound of my voice. Juxtapose that with the sound of my voice right now. And part of that is my voice is different. I think you'll see it's pretty radically different. But even go back a year ago, some of the videos that I did a year ago, and notice how different my voice, how much my voice was trapped in my mask area and in my sinuses and in my nose, and different from what it sounds like now. You be the judge. And here's the thing. I've added a couple of new exercises to my vocal regimen, and I'm going to show you a couple. I've added a bunch of new ones, but I'm going to show you a couple of them right here. And this one more specifically targets the mask area, all that where the voice gets kind of trapped up there in your mask area. That's what I want to get rid of in your singing, because that's a lot of times when you hate your singing voice, it's because it's got that kind of that whiny nasally kind of quality. So here's what I want you to do. The first thing I want you to free up your sinuses and your nasal area is I want you to take your 2 fingers right here, and I want you to put them on the side of your nose. You can feel that little groove right there, and I want you to just massage your sinuses right there. I want you to massage that for maybe just like 5 or 10 seconds, just like that, and then I want you to go, and then I want you to move back and forth, go, out of your nose. Go higher. It sounds a little weird. And after you do that, I want you to go, me, my. Okay, so that's a lot of different stuff there, but what that's going to do is that's going to begin to open up your mask area, and I think you're going to like the sound of your voice, because what happens is you get that kind of fuller sound of your voice. And when you do the me, the my's, all those, do it with that kind of bratty, brassy sound. I hope that helps you as much as it's helped me, because it's really changed I could feel my voice differently now in my, I could feel it in my chest area, and it's not as, it doesn't feel as trapped. So hope that works as well for you as it does for me. Click the link below for more great resources. I've got a lot of free stuff, a lot of really helpful information for you if you want to become a better singer. So click the link below, and I'll see you next time.